In this clip, I'm going to go over some of the things that are true regarding bilingual language development and some of the things that are false. There are still a lot of myths out there, so I'm hoping that this helps. So the first myth that I want to bust is speaking two languages to a child will cause language confusion. So you should only teach them one. That is very far from the truth. There's so much research out there that shows us that speaking two languages to a child at home or anywhere else, or even more than two languages, will not cause them to be confused. It will not cause language of confusion, and it's actually helpful for many children, and it can be a benefit down the road. The next one is bilingual children are delayed in language learning compared to children who only speak one language. This is not true. If a child is going to have a language delay, they will have a language delay whether they speak one language, two languages, or three languages. And if they speak more than one language, a true delay will show up in both languages or all languages that they speak, not just one. The next one is, it is better for parents to speak only one language taught in school, to the one that's taught in school, to their children, even if they don't speak that language well themselves. This is not a good thing. Parents definitely should speak to their children in the language that they are fluent in, the language that they're most comfortable in. If a parent speaks both languages fluently, that's fine, of course. But let's say there's a parent that speaks Spanish fluently, that's their native language, and they don't speak English fluently. If they were to try only to speak to their child in English, they could cause actually harm to their child's language learning or language development. They could teach the child improper grammar. So they should definitely speak the language that they are fluent in to their children. Yay, here comes some true statements. So the first one is, translanguaging happens when people grammatically mix aspects of language that they speak. It fosters cultural and metalinguistic awareness. This is very true. Here, one falsehood that I didn't review previously is that people still think that if kids are learning two languages and they, let's say a sentence that has both languages mixed together in them, that they're confused and they're not learning the languages properly. But if you listen to adult speakers who are bilingual, you will notice very frequently they will mix the two languages into one sentence. This next statement is true, and we actually reviewed it just a little bit ago. Parents should speak the language they are most comfortable speaking, so children are given correct linguistic models and can interact with other family and community members. As we discussed before, a parent should speak to their child in their native language or the language that they're fluent in, so as not to teach them incorrect grammar, which they could accidentally or incidentally do if they are trying to speak to their child in a second language that they're not fluent in themselves. All children are capable of learning multiple languages, including children with developmental delays and learning disabilities. Research has shown that any child is capable of learning multiple languages, becoming bilingual, trilingual. Even children that are diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, kids that are diagnosed with Down syndrome, any other disorders, research has shown that they also can become bilingual, or multilingual. Lastly, and we did touch on this earlier, bilingualism does not cause language delays, language confusion. It can actually improve a child's ability to learn new vocabulary, identify sounds, and to problem solve. So these are just a few of the true statements and also some of the false statements that are still kind of bopping around out there in regard to bilingual language learning. I hope you enjoyed this clip. Like it if you did. If you don't, you can also comment. Either way, you can comment below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and also just let me know what else you want to hear about in the realm of speech and language pathology. All right, take care.